So since the last heatwave in the UK, ACs have been selling out like crazy. They are sold out everywhere. Whether you look online or in store, they are basically sold out. And that's because people see the benefit, even if that means this is only going to be used a few times in the whole year. So today I'm testing the Tronic portable air conditioner, which costs £149 and claims to cool, dehumidify and ventilate the room. It has 7000 BTU, a remote control, a built-in thermostat, and is designed for rooms up to around 45 cubic meters. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. During the heatwave just 2 weeks ago, something happened in the UK that a lot of people didn't expect. ACs just vanished. Whether you checked online or went in stores, they were basically nowhere to be found. I even spoke to a few retailers and they told me they simply couldn't restock them because usually there isn't enough demand in the UK for portable ACs. That's when Lidl came to the rescue with the Tronic 3-in-1 portable air conditioner. Now the problem with Lidl special buys is they don't have an unlimited amount of stock. They have a certain number of units delivered to the store each week, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I knew if I wanted to test this one, I had to be quick. So I waited for the release day, arrived at the store about 15 minutes before opening, and even before the doors opened, I could already see loads of people waiting outside. As soon as the doors opened, everyone headed straight towards the special buy aisle. And thankfully I managed to get a hand on one of these, but I kid you not, they were sold out within 30 seconds. And now that I have my hands on the AC itself, let's do the unboxing. So the box itself is quite large, as you can see. It weighs around 20 kg, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. And it also comes with a 3-year warranty, as you can see at the bottom of the box. Opening that up, the first thing you'll get is the seal for the tilting windows, which includes a big roll of Velcro, some additional components for the exhaust pipe, a user manual, a remote control with 2 AAA batteries included, a 1.5mm extendable exhaust pipe, and then the AC unit itself. Taking a look at the design, this is a fairly simple looking portable air conditioner. It has a clean white finish with the air outlet at the top and the controls positioned on the front. The dimensions are 31 by 67 by 31.5 centimeters deep. So it doesn't take a massive amount of space, but you will need space at the back for the hose to extract the hot air, which means you still need a decent amount of room. Moving it around is also pretty easy thanks to the built-in wheels and handles on the side. And that's pretty important because this isn't light, so you will definitely need those handles and a good grip to move this around. Around the back is where you'll find the exhaust connection, drainage port, and a removable air filter. Having that removable air filter is quite useful because once it gathers all the dust, you can simply take it out, clean it, and insert it back in. There are a total of 8 buttons positioned on the front. So we have swing, timer, speed, up, down, mode, which you can switch between cool, dry, and fan, sleep, and power. And right in the center you can see the thermostat. And also taking a look at the remote control, we can see again speed, up and down, we have the mode, sleep, timer, swing, and the power button. It takes 2 AAA batteries to work, which is a standard for remotes. So setting this up is quite straightforward. The only hard part is installing the window kit on the window, and it really depends on what kind of window you have. Now the window kit that comes in the box is for tilted windows. I personally have the casement windows, which means this wasn't going to be the perfect fit, but I did manage to compromise and get them to work. And I think that's worth showing in this video because a lot of people like myself have those windows. So if you need to know how to install these on a casement window, here it goes. So the way you want to do this is by firstly getting the Velcro and cutting that according to the size of the window. I have the Velcro on the sides of the window, and then using the kit itself, or this piece which is like the curtain, and fitting the Velcro on top of that, which gives you this kind of a look. And simply open this up, put the exhaust pipe in the middle, and close that back up. But you have a lot of this left over, which is kind of hanging down. I've not cut this up, but you can equally just cut that up and use only that piece. I've basically left it as it is and allowed that to dangle down like this. So it's not the prettiest in the world, but it works, and for a heatwave in the UK, it's an absolute lifesaver. From the outside, it looks something like this, and I'm sure you've seen this become a common sight across the UK. Now in terms of features, this is a 3-in-1, meaning it's an air conditioner, a dehumidifier and a fan all in one. The AC is the main reason anyone would want to buy this, but having the dehumidifier and the fan is a nice option because it's useful when you're not going through a heat wave. In terms of speed, this has 2 different speed settings. It has an adjustable temperature range from 16 degrees to 24 degrees. And as I mentioned, there's also a built-in thermostat, so the AC can monitor the room temperature and adjust the operation accordingly. And for convenience, there's also a 24-hour timer, so you can set this for a number of hours before it turns off by itself. That's useful when you're going to sleep and you want this to run for around a few hours until you fall asleep and then shut down by itself. So having the remote control is really useful, especially at night when you're going to sleep and you don't want to get up to press any buttons. So simply using the remote control is really convenient. Now let's talk about my experience with this. I've used this for around 2 weeks now and I can genuinely say it's a game changer, but also it has a few downsides. Now firstly, let's talk about the cooling performance, because the most important part obviously is how well does it cool. Now before doing any kind of testing on this, I just want to explain what BTU means, because it's the single thing that you will see in every single listing of an air conditioner. So BTU stands for British Thermal Unit and is basically a measure of how much heat an air conditioner can remove from a room. The higher the BTU, the more powerful the cooling. This Tronic unit is rated at 7000 BTU. So to put that into perspective, around 5000 to 7000 BTU is usually suitable for a smaller bedroom or office. Around 9000 BTU is better for a medium-sized room, and around 12,000 BTU is more suitable for larger rooms or open spaces. So the room that I'm testing this in, which is this room, is not big by any means, but I wouldn't say small either. It's kind of a mix between a big and a small room. Even with the temperature set all the way down to 16 degrees, the room was never really dropping below 22 degrees. It did make it a lot more comfortable than walking in the rest of the house, but it still wasn't like ice cold. Now in terms of energy, I'm not entirely sure how much this takes since I've only been using it for the last 2 weeks. But here is the energy rating chart, and you can see this is classed as energy efficiency A, which is not really good or bad, it's kind of right in the middle. So the best would be A triple plus. This is just A, so it's kind of 3 levels down from the very best. But yeah. I also tested the swing function, which is meant to move the air around, but I did not see any difference whether it was turned on or off. It was basically pointing in the same direction. So not entirely sure what that was for. It was a bit odd. Now let's talk about one of the biggest downsides, and that's without doubt the noise. This thing is loud, and I mean loud. The official rating is 65 decibels, which is like a Hoover. To give you an idea of how loud that actually is, here is a comparison against other things in the house. I personally sleep with the fan on, so it wasn't too much of a struggle to go to sleep with this on, even though it was much louder. But at the end of the day, this will depend on how sensitive you are to noise. If you need complete silence, this will not work. But if you're used to some kind of white noise, this will still work and help you fall asleep. In terms of maintenance, it's fairly straightforward. The removable air filter needs regular cleaning to keep performance high. The one thing that I did notice with the dehumidifier mode is how quickly the tank fills up. The 0.5 litre tank filled within an hour of this being turned on. So if you place this in an area where it's kind of fixed, I'd avoid using the dehumidifier mode, because it'll mean you keep switching and turning the AC to remove the water and then put that back in. But if you have this in a place where it's easily removable, that'll be no problem. There is an option to add a drainage hose, so it removes the water continuously, but the tube for that isn't in the box, so you'd have to source that yourself. So who is this for? I mean, to be completely honest, anyone in the UK would be absolutely happy to get their hand on one of these. The demand has been crazy. But if you remove the demand factor, I think this is suitable for small offices and smaller rooms. For larger rooms, you definitely want to look at something like a 9000 BTU or a 12,000 BTU for the best results. Now, having said that, the price is definitely one of the reasons this sold out and is going to be quite popular. At £149, this is very affordable. And for people in the UK who've never had an AC before, this is an easy entry option to get into before you can opt for a much more expensive AC. So overall, I'd rate this a 7.5 out of 10. It's not perfect, but if you've never had an AC before, this will change your perspective. That's all for now. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!